Hello YouTube viewers, this is DP Roberts here with my Thrunite contest entry for January 2016. For this entry we are supposed to tell a story of our Thrunite flashlights. I've never been saved by a bear attack or anything like that by a flashlight, but I have been using a Thrunite flashlight for a couple of years. I have a couple here. And I really like them. I think they're great flashlights, and rather than like do a review or anything, I just thought I'd show what I appreciate about these lights and about the use that I've gotten out of them. To start with here, the one on the left here, smallest Thrunite flashlight I have, Thrunite TiS, runs on one AAA battery. It's very lightweight, super easy to use. I just keep it on a keychain, take it to work. Keep it in a bag, pocket, anything like that. I've been carrying this one literally every day for several years now, and as you can see, it's still in great shape. No blemishes, no cuts, nicks, or anything, and I haven't been careful with it. It's just really well done, really well finished. Still works super well, just a simple head twisty on and off, about 80 lumens or so. Bright enough for, like, you know, just having with you to look under a seat or under your car or anything like that. It's been absolutely great. And I love this light. Like I said, I carry it every day. So I really appreciate that one. Next one here, the second most recent Thrunite I have here. This is the Thrunite T10. I have the Thrunite T10t, the titanium version, which is on sale on eBay. So I got, hey, titanium flashlight. So I thought that'd be kind of cool to have a titanium, well-made but lightweight flashlight. What I appreciate about this one is it comes with the diffuser. Thrunite includes that, so if you want to use it kind of as a lantern at a campsite or a power outage or something like that, you can do that. I think it's pretty cool that Thrunite does that. Makes it a lot more useful for a light in that price point. Just take the diffuser off just to kind of show you the light itself. It's kind of cool because it can you can either turn on and off a couple different ways. There's a head twisty. You can simply, like this, the lowest firefly mode, just simply turn it off by a head twist. Or you can also, when it has been turned on and off from the head twist, use the clicky button on the back to turn it on or off. Or also change modes. That was the highest, and then low, medium, and high. So I think it's cool that you can use either mode, the head twist or the clicky switch, to adjust modes or turn it on and off. The head twist is pretty nice when, say it's late at night and you don't want to make a lot of noise of clicking switches or something like that, to be able to change the modes. Especially to use the firefly mode, this is great when you don't want to wake people up at a campsite or in a house. It's super quiet to just twist the head on and off. But if you like having the clicky switch, you have that too. So I think it's cool that this light, titanium, lightweight, multiple ways of adjusting modes, turning it on and off, and as I mentioned before, it has the cool diffuser. So I just think that's a great deal and a great flashlight. This is the one I carry sort of like everyday flashlight usage. I carry the TiS more for like backup emergencies on your keychain kind of thing. Whereas if I'm going to say go for a walk at night or something like that, the T10 is great for that. The firefly mode, using around the house at night, when I want to wake people up to maybe it's about 170 lumens, I think, for the high mode. So you're walking along the side of the road and stuff, or on a trail, it's more than enough light. My most recent light here, I just got this one last week, is the Thrunite TN4A. This is the neutral white version. It's pretty cool. And the other thing I wanted to mention this flashlight, so maybe more in detail, is this is again a contest to win a Thrunite TN36, which is the 4x18650 battery light. This one, of course, is the Thrunite TN4A, which is 4 AA batteries. So it's the same sort of format. Obviously, the one with 18650s is going to be a bigger light, but very similar form factor, very similar design style, and the UI is just the same in those two lights. So I just think that would be a perfect complement to my setup here. Next size up for even bigger outdoor usage. This one is about 1150 lumens on the turbo mode, and to have 7,000 lumens with a TN36 I think would be pretty awesome. So that's why I'd like to win one of those. But just to go over this one real quick, it is a very portable size. People often call this a soda can style or the toilet paper holder style. It really is. The soda can is a little bit of exaggeration. You can literally fit this light in a toilet paper holder, the cardboard insert that comes in toilet paper. It literally will fit inside there. The bezel is a little bit wider at the top, so it doesn't quite sink all the way in, but that's the size of this flashlight. So it is very small, fits into a pocket quite easily. It's kind of hefty, especially for its class. I think it's because Thrunite, this is a real high quality, well-made flashlight. They just clearly did not skimp on materials and stuff. And it is a little heavier. I'd assume there's more heat sinking in there. One of the main reasons I chose this light, there's a lot of different lights available in this 4xAA style. The Thrunite TN4A, when it is on turbo mode, it does not have a timer built in. Most of those lights in that size ramp down to a high or a medium level after maybe 3 to 5 minutes. This will stay on turbo indefinitely until it gets too hot. It's got a temperature sensor rather than a timer built in. So it's kind of cool that if you need turbo, you have turbo for as long as the light can take it or that you can hold on to it. You don't have to worry about it stepping down, turning it off, turning it on again, or any of that kind of stuff. So that's one of my favorite things about this light. One of the other cool things I think is the user interface on this just makes perfect sense to me. A lot of people like flashlights with 2 buttons in this style. They think it's easier to sort of maneuver your way around. I personally prefer this, and it's one of the reasons I bought this light. Yeah, there's only 1 button, but if you want to get to most of the major modes, you can do it directly with 1 switch. Just to show you, the simple on and off, you can press the button, turns the light on and off. Regular power switch, on and off. So if you just want a simple on and off, hand this to somebody, hey, borrow my flashlight, they can totally do that. When it's on, if you hold the button down, that was high, this is low, medium, and high again, it'll cycle through the lights while you're holding the button down. And so when you get to one you like, you just let it go on low here. So then it's got the mode memory, so it'll always just turn on or off in that mode, which is nice. But a lot of people seem to think, and I agree with this, that sometimes you just want direct access to a certain mode, like Firefly, middle of the night, and you just kind of want to get out of bed, and you don't want to worry about turning the light on and say, oh, did I have it high? Am I going to, ruin my night vision or wake everybody up? That kind of thing. What's really nice about this light is if you just hold the button down from off, it goes straight into Firefly mode. So again, I keep this light on my nightstand. Want to get out of bed, again, don't have to worry about the mode or anything. You just hold the button down, and it comes on in Firefly. So I think that's pretty cool. The other thing you can do is from off again. If you want to go straight into turbo, you just sort of hear a noise, what in the world was that kind of thing, and was it a bear, and you want to find out, and you don't want to have to go through modes, you just double-click. Double-click goes straight to turbo mode, 1150 lumens. So I think that's pretty cool, that again, you can go straight to the Firefly mode, you can go straight to the highest power mode, or you can go to the memorize mode just with the regular on and off press. So I just think that's a great user interface. I don't really need a separate mode button. If I can get to basically 3 of the settings that I'm going to use most often, straight from off, I think that is a great way to do these lights. There is a strobe mode, just if you want to see what it's like. Just a double click to turbo from off. If you double click again, it goes in the strobe mode, but that's there again. If in an emergency, you can get to it pretty darn quickly, but it's not something you're going to come across every day. You don't have to cycle through it or anything like that. So I think that's a pretty cool idea. Really well made. It's not going to show in a video, but just the way this thing feels, the way the switches operate, the way it's put together. I just think all 3 of these lights are just excellent. In all 3 of these, I don't have that many flashlights. These are the only 3 I really use all the time. They've all sort of replaced, like I said, something different that I had. I've had other lights that use multiple A's, other lights that have used just 1 battery as a keychain thing, and these are just so much better in quality and user interface and just how comfortable I am with them, that I just think Thrunite flashlights are just some of my favorites. And I would love to win that TN36. I think that would be a great complement to the lights that I have now. So again, highly recommend Thrunite flashlights and these 3 models in particular. Thank you for your consideration.